Guys, welcome back to another episode of Solekted. We got Lily with us today. Whoop whoop. How you doing, Lily?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining me on Solekted. First female appearance on season 4. We love it. Been waiting. So as always, Solekted, a place to get to know everyone. Tell us about yourself and how did you get into sneakers?
So basically it was around 2015, 2016, and I used to work at Topshop.
Oh,
if
nice.
you remember.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I used to work in the Bull Ring in Birmingham at Topshop. And I just came back from traveling, and I was very girly girl, the Topshop kind of girl.
Yeah.
And one of my friends came up to me and showed me these trainers, and they were the Nike Air Max Atmos.
Yeah.
And I remember that night going home and looking how to buy them, and I couldn't find them. And I remember I approached her the next day and was like, how can I get these? And she's like, oh, the raffle happened the other day. And she was like, and at that point, I didn't even know what a raffle was.
Yeah, God.
Like the idea that you had to enter your name into a draw to get a pair of shoes was beyond my brain at that point.
Yeah, 2015 would have been quite new with the whole raffle thing, isn't it?
And 16.
Yeah.
And so from then on, I just realised that like I needed to like follow certain pages and get into the scene a bit more because of getting these trainers, because it got to the point where once I got another pair, I can't remember what, they were the blue, red and orange ones, and they were like the running shoes. I can't remember what they were, but everyone had them on around that year, but they were selling them in the shops. I remember I had them, and then I just wanted a new pair every week. And then obviously with Instagram, I feel like the pressure of almost showing what you've got, like whenever I posted a picture, I wanted to have a new pair of shoes on. So the demand was becoming so strong. But after a couple of years there, I moved to London in about 2018. And I already knew a few people here that was going to like events and different things like that. So I started to get more in the scene. And at the time, I was still working for Topshop, but I really wanted to work within either fashion or shoes. So I still worked there, but on the side I was still going to events. But at the time it was kind of before COVID and everything was getting super saturated, I felt.
Oh god,
I was becoming super overwhelmed. And still I was getting so many trainers, but I was also reselling as well. So, or I would wear them a couple of times and then sell them, so nothing really had much of a purpose to me at that point, because I wasn't ever keeping any of them. After that I ended up, after COVID, getting a job at eBay, doing authentication for sneakers, which then heightened my buy-in.
Can only imagine.
Because I was seeing everything coming in, wanting it, and also other people were trying to get it as well, and it was more of a like, oh, are you getting it, I'm getting it. Everyone wanted to grab a piece of like some shoe. And from then on, really, it's just got more and more. But there was a time period, I think last year and the year before, I actually stopped buying any trainers, only ones that I was actually knew I was going to keep. Because it got to the point where I had bought and sold so many that I'd like deeply regret.
Oh no.
Yeah, I sold so much stuff that I really regret, and sometimes I've actually bought it back. Because so now the pairs that I do actually have now are more meaningful to me than any of the ones that I used to just buy. Like, remember when the Dunks...
I was gonna say it was probably the Dunks in there that were, because I feel like it was new colour every week. Probably every other day there was a new colour of Dunks.
Especially like the pandas, and then I had like the orange ones and that, and I was always like colour coordinating like my outfits to like the Dunks at some point. And it just became a bit too much, and I wanted my style to be more, okay, I can rewear this shoe however many times and keep changing the outfit. So I'm more doing that now, but obviously still within the industry. I just I'm more selective with what I pick.
Amazing. Yeah, I think we all kind of got to that point when we kind of got to like COVID times especially, and the releases were just coming thick and fast. Dunk every week, Jordan 1 every week. It was like a frenzy, and I feel like I definitely had my moment of like trying to grab everything, and then I think as time goes on and we just you know, the population at home keeps growing, the collection keeps growing. It's like you have to kind of make that decision of, okay, I know it's all, they're trying to get me in recent times, I don't even want to talk about it, but I was being good, I was being more selective, but the releases they're doing this year, they're starting to get to me. I feel like, we all got to that point where we just started being a little bit more selective, and just really kind of going for more so the ones that we really want. So you mentioned obviously like eBay. Is there any pair, because I know you said that like there's certain pairs that come in, you're like, oh, is there any pair like that you can think of top of your head that you've seen maybe recently or maybe not in recent times that you thought, oh, this is a bit of me?
So now I moved from sneakers to handbags, so I'm doing handbags now, which,
nice.
So I don't really see many of the shoes anymore, but I remember when a lot of the off-white shoes was coming in when I first joined, and I hadn't seen all of them, and I think it was just one of them moments where you know you're never going to own something, even like when the Jordan 1s came through, and I myself purchased the Air Forces. And I think it's just when I found that just whole collection so special, especially after he died. Like, and I just don't think it's as appreciated anymore. Like, I've seen some of the prices that people are reselling them for now. And I know people that actually can't even sell their off-whites anymore, which is insane. And it's almost kind of sad that some of the pairs that were really cool have kind of lost value a little bit, because it came so saturated, especially with, like you said, Jordan 1s as well, and Dunks. Like, I wouldn't personally like really wear much of those anymore, but there was one time where I would wear nothing but Jordan 1s.
But that, no, absolutely, 100%. I completely agree with that. I think, when we're talking about like the 10 of Off-White, like classic, I think a lot of people that manage to get their hands on a few of the 10s, a few of the pairs from the 10s, it's like, I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but like I have maybe some of the 10s and I feel like sacred. It, like, I couldn't imagine getting rid of those certain pairs, and that, to be honest, that goes for a lot of pairs. Speaking of pairs, and something that we always do on Solekted TV, still keeping the tradition going, season 4, we always talk about what a special pair is to you. Now, you've already spoken about obviously letting some go, but obviously there's some that you would have kept.
Definitely.
I can see that you bought a pair with you today. I'm just going to get you to grab them, Lily, and then firstly, if you just tell our watchers what pair you bought with you and why you've bought this as your special pair.
So these are my Grateful Deads in yellow. These are actually really special to me because when I first got my job, it was a very proud moment that I'd finally like got a job that I actually deemed as quite cool. So I actually bought these for resale because I was never ever going to get them anyways, and by the time I tried to get them, they was obviously only resale. So that's why I sold a lot of pairs to like afford these as well. I sold like most of my collection because at the time these was actually really expensive. They're absolutely battered because
I was gonna say they've had a bit of
suede. Basically I wore black trousers and then it started to rain and all of my black trousers transferred onto the yellow, and they're so discoloured also, but I actually don't mind because that's the way I've had them, and I'm happy that they've been with me through thick and thin, to be honest. I've had these for years now, but I wouldn't any other pair would never sell these. I would never even get the same value back for them either. I remember once, I think it was a couple of years ago, I did actually put them on Depop just to see if I would have any interest, and I was getting stupid offers like $150 for these.
I don't think so.
I was horrified, but I wouldn't sell them anyway. But and I wouldn't usually wear a Dunk now either, but I would happily like wear these because I just love the fur as well.
Those are I would say all of the kind of colorways that came with that pack were but the yellow, I just think the yellow has always been a personal favourite. Like you said, the value on those is a mad thing. I'm not even gonna.
I know. I actually looked earlier at what the price was, and it's way up from what I paid for them. I
mean, I don't know. Like, I'm on the small foot size of
I think these are like
of the planet. We're in the same. We're on the same boat. We're on the same boat shoe size wise, and it was crazy. Like the last time I actually looked at those, I think late last year, I was thinking, oh, can I treat myself for Christmas? And when I saw it, I was like, nah, not this year, not happening.
I just saw on the way here, and I was horrified. Because I think from like a 4 to 5, the price jump is really bad.
It's crazy. Of all the pairs that you kind of like got rid of, what made you keep this pair?
I think it's just like, I know how hard I like work to even buy these, because once I saw the price, like when I got them, I knew I wasn't just going to pay for it out of like my pay or my own money. I knew I was going to sell some stuff, and I did have some stuff to sell at the time. So I was selling it all on eBay anyways. I just kept it all in my like basket in my eBay account. So I just knew that like the goal was getting there, and I think doing that just made me appreciate them way more, because what have I done all that for? Just to sell them. Whilst at least with some of the other ones I kind of got a good deal, got them different ways, but these ones I think just, I know that I got these like when I started work, and it was like more of a celebratory moment for me, so that's why I don't think I'll ever get rid of them. And no one else really has them. That's
the thing about them as well. Like, I don't really, there's certain pairs that I would see more like online, but or I would hear that people have them, but I don't really see. I think this is probably one of my first times seeing it this close and up close and personal. But it's fine, it's still the same experience, don't worry. But it's like, I would see it in pictures of people wearing it, but actually someone wearing it like in person, I don't really see it. And I think it's just that sometimes it's that culture of like people not necessarily always wearing like their favorite shoes, all of that kind of stuff.
Something I will never be into is like not wearing my shoes.
Don't understand.
Like, we'll take them out of the box within 10 minutes of them coming to the door. And I'll wear them out.
Listen, I said last episode, guys, you heard me say it on camera. I said it doesn't take me a day to put on my new shoe. Like, like there's people that will not even like touch their shoes for a good while, or they're waiting for the perfect weather or the perfect day or no, but I can't. I don't think I've got the patience to wait to wear it.
Like, I just feel like I spent money getting these, and I sometimes already have like an idea in mind what I might want to wear them with. So I'm like, I need to put them on now. Otherwise, I feel like the how would you say it? Like, the hype for them is going to go anyway. So what's the point in me waiting another year? Unless you're going to sell them, but I don't think it has the same effect anymore. There's nothing that's come out in the last year that I can say, oh, I wish I didn't wear that.
I hear that completely. Really. I mean, my outfit is planned before the DPD comes or the every comes. I'm already planned the outfit, so it's ready to go as soon as it arrives. So I completely understand. What I did last season is I created a game called This or That. So for those that have watched Solekted before, This or That, for those that haven't watched it, should I say, I'm going to throw a couple of options at you. And all you're going to do is give me whichever one you prefer. So the first one I've got is Adidas Sambas. I know we've spoken about this. Adidas Sambas or Gazelles?
I'll go for a Samba.
It's going for a Samba? I think Samba, I would go for a Samba as well, so I agree with that. The next one I've got is, we've spoken about these, but they're coming up. Premonition. Dunk lows or low dunks, or Jordan 1 lows?
Oh, dunks.
Dunks?
Yeah, I don't think I would want to be. I just don't like Jordan 1 lows.
Next one I've got is the Sakai Vapor Waffles.
Oh, yeah.
Or the Sakai LD Waffles.
Vapor Waffles.
Vapor Waffles?
Yeah.
Those
I don't
are special.
see enough people wearing them anymore.
That's the thing,
I'd love to see like a resurgence of that, actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, they come in and then they go and then people forget about it and another shoe comes out. Cool. I like the Vapor Waffles. They're really cool. Next one I've got is Air Force Ones or Air Max Ones.
Air Force Ones. I hate Air Maxes.
Really?
I don't have any Air Maxes anymore.
Oh, I haven't heard that in a while, you know. People not liking Air Maxes.
Like, literally, I just don't know why. They don't suit me at all.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You never know.
I know there might be one pair one day that will. Yeah. I just haven't found that pair.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, sorry.
Cool. Air Forces are solid. That's fine. Don't be sorry. Next one I've got, just based on obviously your content and etc. Summer fits or winter fits?
Winter, I'm going to go for.
Oh, yes, I'm a winter. Yes, another winter person.
I don't have enough summer clothes because I feel like the sun suddenly comes out here.
Girl,
with not enough notice.
We are there. Yeah. Listen, she understands, guys. We are there.
I'm wearing like one of 3 summer tops that I
There you go.
Yeah.
Look, I'm probably still in my winter as we speak, but it is what it is. Next one I've got, very random, but very to the point. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Nike? Okay, cool. Next one I've got is New Balance or Asics.
New Balance.
New Balance?
Yeah, I think so.
Asics are coming through though.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
They're doing their little, I feel like with Asics, I haven't really been able to get with it on a lifestyle one because I played netball. I don't play anymore, and I used to buy Asics every season for the last God knows how many years, but as performance trainers.
Oh, okay,
so I can't see the element of fashion to it.
Okay, yeah.
Because they're really just like my gym trainers. I can't unsee it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so it'd be kind of weird putting them with an outfit.
Yeah, I can't transition into performance into.
That's so fair.
Maybe one day. So I'm a New Balance as well. And last but not least, Instagram or TikTok.
I still love Instagram, to be honest.
I think Instagram's like the original, innit? It's like the one that got our hearts, the one that kind of made a lot of the platforms, built a lot of our opportunities before all TikTok and everything came along.
100%.
So I'm going to say that. Controversial, but I'm going to say Instagram as well. But that was your this or that. Guys, do we agree with that? Get in the comments. Can you think of just maybe 2 or 3 of any time? Doesn't have to be this year, doesn't even have to be last year. Any kind of women's exclusive that have been a very kind of special pair for you, or something that you might have had or wanted?
Martine Rose Shocks.
Oh, okay.
Well.
You know,
I don't have them, but I love them.
I want to really touch on those because they got such a hot and cold air. I know some people absolutely adored them, and others were like, "What was that?"
Yeah.
So obviously, I know. Obviously, you've mentioned them. What is it about that kind of gets you? Because I want to hear. Because I'm kind of indifferent. Because I love the difference. I'm not. Anyone knows me. I'm not feel quite muted today, but I'm not afraid of color or boldness or being different. So I'm kind of indifferent. I don't know if I could. I don't. Maybe it's because I haven't pictured an outfit or something for them.
I think so.
But what is it about that's got you?
I think at first I felt the same. I saw them and I was quite scared.
Yeah.
The toe is really long.
Yeah.
And the more I saw people style them, especially just the black and red ones.
Yeah.
The more I thought, oh, okay, actually, I feel like I could have this in my wardrobe.
Okay.
I don't think it's a shoe that you throw on with jeans or you throw on, you go to the shop.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a formal trainer to some extent. I've seen a lot of girls wear them with skirts and it's looked really nice.
Yeah, no, and
definitely. I've appreciated that. And I think as well, on a smaller foot, because of how long the toe is, it actually looks really nice.
Okay.
But it's only recently that I've thought that they look nice. Yeah, because the blue and purple ones are they are very bold. Yeah. I think you need to have something in mind to wear with them.
Yeah, I think who was it? I think last season, shout out TT, she came in wearing them, and she was wearing the yellow ones, and yellow they're really the silhouette is out there, and then she came with the yellow ones, and I thought, wow, that's really out there. But I was kind of fascinated. I was like, wow, these, and she wore it with I think she was wearing an all black, and then she kind of wore them. I was like, no, there's something about it that I'm I can't put my finger on whether I like it or not. I can't decide, but they just look, the way she it was 10 out of 10, honestly. Such a statement.
I can really appreciate as well people that can dress really well and are into sneakers as well, because sometimes either you're into sneakers and you might dress really casual or simple, or you have some people that are really, they'll go above and beyond, color coordination and stuff like that. And I think that is definitely a pair for that. It's not just an ordinary pair.
Guys, if I end up with that pair, we know who to blame. We know who to blame.
I've seen really good prices for them recently.
Okay.
And it's a pair I don't mind getting second hand as well. I don't think I'd buy it new.
Yeah, it's definitely not a pair that you would see a lot of people with, which makes me in my mind feel is it quite, I know if you've had a look, does it feel quite limited out there?
Yeah, when I was first looking, wow, this must have been over a year ago, I couldn't really find a price I was justifying to pay. But I looked the other day and there was more. I feel maybe people have had their wear out. I mean, how many times are you gonna wear them?
Yeah,
but
before
I do the black ones, but they do remind me of the Skepta Shocks though.
Oh, okay.
The black and red ones. Similar, because I already have them, so that's why I think I will go for the blue ones.
Okay, yeah. The blue ones are, I think, I mean, the silhouette itself, I think no matter the colour is always going to be like there is a talking point. I think even when TT came and said them, she's like, they're such like a talking point. There's nowhere I've been that I wear them that someone doesn't ask about them.
Really? Yeah.
So I feel like it's one of those shoes that people will always kind of like
gravitate towards.
Gravitate and have a look at. Okay, that's interesting.
I've seen a lot of more, I'd say they're very like feminine shoe, but the Sandy Lang, the Salomons.
Okay,
Have you seen them? The laces are actually like ribbon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like pink ribbon, and they go up a little bit up the leg.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think I could personally wear it, but I love how sneakers have gone super feminine in some spaces.
That they're really exploring. I mean, I do equally, I think there's sometimes people have that battle of like making women's trainers too pinkified.
Yes.
So some people love it. I mean, I love a bit of pink, but ultimately some of us love a bit of pink. But sometimes is it too much kind of airy fairy colours, pink, purples? Like sometimes women do appreciate like a black shoe as well, or like a you know, a not pink shoe kind of thing. So
I think that's one thing with have you seen like all the Puma ones and stuff? They're absolutely everywhere, and now they've almost, I don't know what they've
turned them into like ballerina kind of.
They've put them into ballerina pumps, and I feel like I've seen so many people wear it that now I can see they're turning into almost like ASOS kind of vibes. That's what I see now, whilst I think there's definitely, it's merging a lot in some spaces with women and sneakers, because I'm seeing them everywhere.
I don't know if I can get with the ballerina bit.
Can't either, no.
That's no. I'm just I do you know what it is with me? I'm such a, the trainers is part of the outfit and the trainers, like they just go hand in hand, and it's like I just don't know if I could dress up. I mean, if I have a think about it, I could, but I just don't know if that's really like my style. Like I like a bit of edge, I like a bit of, and I think ballerina will make me seem too dainty. And I don't know if I could pull it off. I'm not too sure.
I just also don't like a massive bulky shoe either. I'm like that. A lot of Adidas ones I've seen recently are like so thick and chunky, and I think the new Pharrell ones or something, I saw someone unboxing that. And that I can't get into that, but then I don't really want the little pumps. It needs to be like a good medium.
Something in between. Something in between, like a Samba? Ish.
I don't mind a Samba, but now they're so overdone.
They are
my god. And I'm sad about it, because when they're first, I remember I got a pair, I think, of something for like £17.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I was so happy with them, because they were just becoming kind of cool again. And then lo and behold, everyone's wearing them now.
I feel like I was less of a Samba. I was more like on the Gazelle side of things. So, but then even they started getting, I felt like they turned a little bit into Dunks in terms of like a new colour every week, and it lost its appeal that way. And I think what really killed it for me, I had the pink Spezials, and they were like hard to get when I wanted them at the time. I remember I was waiting. I think the only place I managed to potentially try and get them was ASOS.
Because they do a lot of trainers now.
I had them on my ASOS like wish list, trying to get them, and you know when you wait for it to come back in stock, I was like press it, done, and then it was like everywhere. And then the brown, everyone called them the Molly May ones that came out.
I remember that.
And then
once she posted, that was it.
It was like everyone and their cat wanted
and the
a pair of
leopard
those.
print ones.
The leopard print ones
everywhere. That's the one I'm seeing now, and I would have worn them, but not now. It's past the point for me. I don't want what everyone has either.
I think there's one pair though. I thought, this is a bit of me. You know the cow print ones. So I have the cow print Samba. I got the cow print Samba. Listen, when I first saw cow print, I thought, really? Is this what we're doing? This trend? But then when, I don't know, it was something about, I think maybe because they were ASOS exclusive, and I thought, not everyone's gonna have these. I thought, let me try and go for them. And then when I got them, I was like, no, these are actually very different. Again, a talking point. There's no one that's not gonna see it and be like, are you wearing cow print shoes? But like, it is what it is. You know, if you have it, you understand, you love it.
I do like them. I just think it's so overdone. I just wonder like what's next.
I don't know. They've done cheetah print, cow print. What's next? Tiger print. I don't know.
Or like what shoe is going to be the one that's everywhere next? Because I can't really foresee that anymore. The way that it used to be. Yeah. I know what's going to come back around.
Yeah, they're bringing. I know, especially with like Nike, Jordan Brand, they're bringing back everything in terms of like the pairs that we literally they're just bringing everything back round the cycle, especially this year, which is why I said this year's a bit of a tricky one for me. So much coming back that I wanted probably so many years ago, so many of us wanted so many years ago, that are now giving us the second chance to get it. So God knows what's going to happen to us and our bank balances. But yeah, what's kind of next for you, Lily? Have you got anything coming up? I know people with their NDAs and all of that kind of stuff don't like to tell me what's going on, what projects are coming out. Do you have anything exciting coming up?
Well, I've have like a few like clothing collab things that I'm gonna post, but really I need to work on my TikTok.
Okay.
And getting content every week.
Okay.
That's my two things for now.
Okay.
And to grow my Instagram, because for a long time my Instagram was stuck.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm talking, it's been stuck for like 2 years.
Oh wow.
On the same. Nothing was moving.
Yeah.
Like odd follower here and there.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know if you've ever had this, but where my style changed, I think that the people who followed me changed as well.
Yeah.
But now I started, like, I feel like I've lost a lot of weight and stuff recently, and I'm trying to like be better at on Instagram and stuff with posting, and I think all of that together and working on myself is like finally working in my favor.
Cool.
And I've been going to like a lot of nice events recently, and I've met some really, really nice people recently for the first time in like years. I went to the JD event.
Nice.
I can't remember which one it was, and there were so many girls there that, because I went on my own. Oh wow. And I was really scared because I just came back off holiday. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm going to this. It was for the, I think it was for the 95s.
Okay.
And I just came back off holiday. I was like, I'm going to go to this event.
Yeah.
Went on my own. I was so scared. And I was waiting in the queue to get a drink.
Yeah.
And this girl was behind me, and I noticed she was on her own. And I was like, sorry, I'm talking as if I'm 15, but it's difficult to make friends as an adult. And so I went up to her and like started speaking to her, and then she introduced me to her friends. And
nice.
We're all in like similar like spaces, and like I've met so many nice people. And after that, they took me to the UGG event that was going on.
Oh wow.
And it was just, I don't know, if I didn't push myself out there and do that, I would never have met them. Yeah. And now we're always sending events to each other, because sometimes it's really difficult to actually find events. You'll see people there and think, but I didn't see that flyer.
I didn't see it. How did they get there? I didn't hear about this event. Yeah, that's the thing. And I think like it's easier said than done sometimes with networking. Like it's so, I know that I can be quite like introverted and to myself.
Same.
And I'm not always a person that will go up and introduce myself, even though like I might look so serious, but there's happy thoughts inside and and clouds and rainbows, but I just look so serious. Or like, and sometimes it is just like a little bit of fear of like putting yourself out there. So I really like commend you for putting yourself out there, and absolutely like keep doing that. And just because just like that you've now met with people, networking and getting exposed to certain things. So always really important to push yourself, and
100%.
Sometimes the scariest things end up being and turning into some of the best things.
Some people would have seen that as so minor, like, oh, you're going on your own, but sometimes when you know you might be there for a couple of hours and you don't know what the vibe's going to be, especially at those events, like, it can get so crowded, and people do kind of tend to form in groups, I would say, at them. So I was so lucky that I just went with it. But I want to have more experiences like that, like network, meet new people, because I feel like it's either like now or never at this point.
I will definitely have a look out for you more on TikTok. And obviously the work that you're doing with the clothing, so just keep at it, and girl, you're
trying.
The sky's the limit, trust me. But Lily, we have come to the end of your episode.
I've loved being here.
Oh, thank you so much. I've loved
really nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. I've loved having a, like I said, first female of the season. Come on, the fellas were coming in thick and fast. I was like, look, it's enough. I need the girls to come into the building. So thank you so much for joining me today. I've been absolutely amazing get to know you. Hopefully those of you who've been watching have got to know Lily as well. So as always, we want to keep the ball rolling in terms of like networking. So if you want to just share all your socials and make sure everybody you follow Lily.
Please. Everything is Lily Earl X on TikTok and Instagram.
Cool. So that's Lily Earl X on TikTok, on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow Lily. Look out for all of her amazing content coming soon. You said it now, so we're expecting
more dinners.
Yeah, more dinners, more steak. We're waiting and waiting for all of that amazing content to come out this year. So wish you the very best with that. But guys, we've come to the end of another episode. What did you think of the this or that? Did we agree? I think I agreed. We were kind of on the same wavelength with that. Make sure you guys follow Lily on all of her social media accounts. I've been your favorite host, CREPERELLA. Make sure you follow myself on Instagram. That's CREPERELLA with 2 A's. Follow myself on TikTok. Make sure you follow the Solekted page on Instagram. Like and subscribe if you could. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss another episode. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.